Welcome back to the Astro Mistik Hub, everyone. I'm so incredibly excited to dive into today's explainer, where we are mapping out the July 2026 Cosmic Roadmap, specifically for all my Aries viewers out there. Now, right off the bat, I gotta tell you, this month, it's totally unique. We're stepping away from that typical fiery Aries momentum you're so used to. Instead, the universe is literally hitting the pause button, asking you to embrace a planned slowdown for some serious internal integration. So let's jump right in. Okay, here's a quick look at our roadmap for today. We're going to cover your general energy and planets, tackle career and finances, dive into love, family, and social life, and check in on health and energy levels. After that, we'll get into our signature spiritual growth segment, and finally wrap things up with your opportunities, a summary, and some really fun bonuses. All right, let's kick things off with Section 1, General Energy and Planets. So what's the overarching theme for Aries this July? It's all about emotional foundations and concrete boundaries. The dominant energy right now is deeply rooted in that protective, nurturing Cancer season vibe, which makes everything feel super inward focused. But here's the wild part. You might be wondering, is this one fast or slow? Well, it's actually a massive cosmic tug of war. Your ruling planet Mars is hanging out with Uranus in Gemini, meaning your mind is going 1,000,000 miles a minute with all these brilliant ideas. But the physical reality? The universe is slamming on the brakes. Your actual pace of life is going to be incredibly slow, requiring a ton of patience and inward retreat. It's basically like revving a sports car while it's stuck in neutral. Let's look at how this plays out on the calendar. Right out of the gate, around July 3rd and 4th, that Mars-Uranus meetup is going to spark some sudden light bulb moments, but maybe a little communication friction too. Add to that, Mercury is retrograde in Cancer until July 23rd, while Saturn and Neptune are hitting the retrograde brakes right in your own sign. By July 14th, the new moon brings a serious reality check between your career goals and your home life. But hold tight, because by the 22nd, the sun enters Leo, leading right up to July 29th. Mark that date on your calendar. It's a Jupiter cazimi paired with an Aquarius full moon, literally considered the absolute luckiest day of the entire year. Moving right along, let's get into Section 2, Career and Finances. Now, professionally speaking, your brain is going to be overflowing with fresh ideas, especially around communication or writing projects. But remember that Mercury retrograde we just talked about? Yeah, it means you have got to double check absolutely every single detail to avoid awkward workplace mix-ups. Also, this is definitely not the time to impulsively quit or change your job. The stars are actually favoring networking and international projects right now. Jupiter is totally boosting your prestige, but the catch is you need to lead quietly. Think patient, solid leadership by example, rather than aggressively pushing your way to the front. Let's talk money. If you're looking to build wealth this month, forget about fast cash. Income growth is totally on the horizon, especially around that super lucky full moon on the 29th. But your biggest threat right now is what I call invisible leaks. You know, those sneaky auto-renewing subscriptions or mindless comfort spending. When it comes to investments, avoid anything high risk. Stick to the safe, blue chip stuff. And whatever you do, please reject any get-rich-quick schemes. Unethical financial shortcuts are going to backfire horribly this month, possibly even ending in frozen funds. Your absolute best strategy right now is just sitting down, auditing your statements, and budgeting. All right, let's shift gears to Section 3, Love, Family, and Social Life. Whether you're single or taken, July's relationship energy is super dynamic. For all the single Aries out there, Jupiter is lighting up your 5th house, bringing some incredibly high flirting energy. Once we pass July 22nd, keep your eyes peeled for fated encounters. We're not talking casual summer flings here. These are connections with real past life depth. Now, if you're in a relationship, the cosmos is demanding some serious patience. Mercury retrograde might stir up silly misunderstandings at home, and a weird Venus-Ketu interaction could make you feel a bit emotionally distant or restless. The secret fix for this? Acts of service. Helping your partner out with practical, everyday routines is the key to deep closeness right now. Looking at the bigger social picture, your mid-month is heavily focused on solidifying your roots at home. That July 14th new moon? It's the absolute perfect cosmic window to start a home renovation or finally hash out some old family matters. Then, on the 26th, a major shift happens. The North Node moves into Aquarius, kicking off an 18-month cycle where your personal growth is going to come from friendships and group projects rather than doing everything solo. And it all culminates in massive, joyful community celebrations right around that July 29th full moon. Next up is Section 4, Health and Energy Levels. Just a quick but really important reminder before we dive into this part. We are looking at how celestial energies might affect your overall mood and stamina. This is strictly an astrological energy analysis, not medical advice, okay? Always consult a healthcare professional if you have actual medical concerns. So, energy-wise, you might actually experience a really heavy drop in physical stamina this month. With Saturn and Neptune retrograding in your first house, it's honestly going to feel like you're trying to push a car that has the emergency brake completely pulled up. You'll likely feel way more sensitive to stress, especially early in the month. Because of this, your sleep patterns could get disrupted. You absolutely cannot treat rest as a luxury right now. It has to be a strict discipline. Your mind wants to go, 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 but your body is saying no way. Please respect your physical limits to avoid burnout and make sure you're carving out plenty of solitary time to emotionally reset. This brings us to Section 5, our signature segment, Spiritual Growth and Awareness. So, remember that exhausting energy drain we just talked about? Well, here is the profound spiritual reason behind it. You are going through a massive identity checkup. With Saturn and Neptune retrograding right in Aries, the universe is basically forcing you to drop your old, worn-out habits. And for an Aries, that usually means letting go of the exhausting need to play the strong, independent hero who has to do absolutely everything alone. You are literally shedding these performance-based masks to figure out what your true inner desires actually are. To navigate this, lean heavily into meditation, breath work, and just embracing the sheer power of silence. Now, going through all that internal heavy lifting is exactly what prepares you for July 29th. That Jupiter Cazimi, when Jupiter exactly aligns with the sun, is a massive window for manifestation. Your intuition is going to be completely off the charts. This is the exact moment to manifest your biggest desires. But there's a catch. Your intentions have to come from a place of genuine heart, not just ego. If you can align what you want with your actual inner truth, the universe is incredibly eager to support you spectacularly. All right, let's wrap all this complex celestial weather up in Section 6 with your opportunities, a quick summary, and your bonuses. Looking at the big picture, your best opportunities this month are found in networking, having big financial negotiations after the 10th, and making solid investments in your home. On the flip side, you really need to watch out for and actively avoid getting into impulsive arguments early in the month. Also, brace yourself for some annoying tech or plumbing glitches at home thanks to Mercury retrograde. And seriously, cut down on the doom scrolling. It will drain your energy faster than anything else. Oh, and again, completely avoid any risky financial shortcuts. To sum up your entire cosmic roadmap for July 2026, this month is fundamentally about deliberately slowing down so you can completely rebuild your foundation. If you want to master this energy, just remember your 3 guiding keywords: patience, inner structuring, and balance. Keep those front and center, and you are going to navigate this transit like an absolute pro. And now, time for your highly anticipated bonuses. Let's get your personal vibrations aligned with the cosmos, starting with your lucky elements. Your lucky number this month is 29. If you need to tackle something big, Wednesday is your absolute luckiest day. Try to wear or surround yourself with red, white, and gold tones to pull in that positive energy. And your lucky planetary guardian watching over you? That would be Jupiter, for sure. Finally, here are 3 actionable steps you can take to truly harness the Aries energy this month. Step 1, pull up your bank statements today and mercilessly audit them to catch those invisible financial leaks. Step 2, treat your sleep schedule like a super important business meeting. Make getting to bed before midnight a strict, non-negotiable discipline to prevent burnout. And step 3, when you start feeling that internal mental restlessness bubbling up, don't just sit with it, channel it. Turn it into something tangible, like writing, painting, or even cooking an amazing meal. Every single moment you spend paused this month is secretly gathering massive strength for your next big leap. So I want to leave you with this provocative thought. Are you finally ready to drop the hero mask, let go of the rush, and trust the profound power of slowing down? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Make sure to stay tuned to the Astro Mistik Hub for more insights and keep shining your light from the inside out.